Does having a well-regulated nervous system mean that you never get stressed? This is a question that I received recently, and I'm having a real life moment right now that is so perfect for answering this question. So I wanted to jump on really quick and share with you the answer to that question as it relates to me right now in the week that I'm having. So as I record this, my book "You're Not the Problem" is being released, and I have a review team that is looking at the book and offering reviews. And I'll tell you what, there is nothing about this process right now that is going right. Lots of things outside of my control, not running smoothly, and it's every day a little thing that's actually a big thing. I shouldn't say a little thing. A big thing is arising, and I, of course, am responding. My nervous system, even though I am a well-regulated person at this point in my life, even though I have tools and tools and tools, my nervous system is reacting to the stress of my situation just like anyone else's. Right? And it's so important to understand that for many reasons. One of the reasons is that, we often think that stress and the reactions in our body are wrong. And we try to push them away, or we try to cover them up, especially if you're someone who's been doing some work with their nervous system and you feel like, oh, I should be on that. I shouldn't get stressed. And so I'm here to tell you, no, being stressed is not a bad thing, right? What a well-regulated nervous system really is a system that can go up on the graduated cylinder, which is the model that we use to kind of rate and understand our system. It's a nervous system that can go up into the stress or even into the overwhelm, but not get stuck there. So my system today, after building on a week of frustrating experiences, has, been going up, and then I've been doing what I need to help it come down. It's been going up and coming down. Right now, it's feeling pretty activated. And so it's the perfect time for me to answer this question and to make this video. So what am I doing with this stress that I'm noticing in my system? That's the real key here. Right? There's nothing wrong with me or broken, or it doesn't mean I'm not advanced enough in my nervous system work because I'm feeling this stress, right? What our nervous system work does for us, though, is number one, many fewer things register as a stressor for me. So it takes something really big right now in my life for me to feel an advanced level of stress. Okay, that's number one. I have more resilience in my system. And so things don't feel as big of a threat, right? So that's wonderful. And the second thing is when I do get stressed, I don't revert back to those survival patterns that I used to. Not so much anyway, right? Which used to be shut down, just, kind of dissociating, checking out. Right? Because when we do that, there's nothing wrong with it. It makes sense. If you can't handle what's on your plate, it makes sense that you would shut down to it, right? That freeze response. And that used to be my go-to. So I'm watching myself in this situation, and I'm pretty excited because this is about as much stress as I've experienced in the last many years. And I'm watching how I'm handling it. I'm able to be present in it, even though my system is feeling off, right? I'm not sleeping as well. My heart rate was up this morning. I'm noticing all of these things. I have a pit in the bottom of my stomach. So I'm noticing all of these responses, but I'm able to be with them, and I'm able to say, oh yeah, there's my stress response, for a good reason. And my first question is always, what do you need, Lori? What do you need? I know this is a difficult situation for you. Let's sit down. Let's go to your space where you have a sense of safety, your special, your sacred space. Let's go there and first of all, tune in to what's happening in the body. That brick in my stomach. Try to bring in sensation from other parts of the body, because when we feel a lot of stress, we get very focused and tunnel visioned, right? So I'm going to open up to my world. I'm going to open up to the rest of my body, not just the pit in my stomach. And I'm going to reassure myself that I am here with me in this current situation. And by doing so, I regain access to the part of me that can see the situation and actually be helpful. I remember so many times in the past being in a stressful situation, just wanting to get out of it, right? And so I distract myself, emotional eating or working or just trying to find entertainment, all of those things. And while they might take the edge off for a moment, they didn't actually make me feel resourced. They didn't actually make me feel like, hey, somebody is there with me, helping me, holding this with me, and providing potentially some solutions. And sometimes there isn't a solution, but being able to be your own inner resource and stay with yourself during these times is the key to actually allowing that energy, that stress energy, to come down again, so you don't get stuck in the survival response. And so that's really what I want to share about this question of whether having a well-regulated nervous system means you never get stress. It means that, number one, you don't get as stressed as easily over the same types of things. And when you do, you can still show up for yourself powerfully, understanding what you need and being able to be that inner resource that allows me now to hopefully shift down from the stress response into my more regulated resource self. And you know what? It may take a minute. It may take a day or two. But the question is, how can I support myself in the meantime? I'm not going to judge myself, even though I am a somatic practitioner that specializes in the nervous system and how to relate to stress and how to relate to ourselves. I can still get stressed. So next time you're noticing, right, if you can, it's not something that you just decide to do, but as much as you can, notice your body when you're starting to get stressed. And if you can, sit within that discomfort just a little bit, so that the part of you that is stressed knows that somebody's there. Somebody's there beside him or her, right? Helping to carry this, helping to notice, helping to name. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your comments on your experience when you get stressed. If you've ever judged yourself for being stressed. If you want to hear more about the tools in the path that I took to be able to regulate my nervous system, I write about it extensively in my book, You're Not the Problem. And I will link the free introduction down below so that you can explore it a little bit and see if it might be a resource for you in learning how to tend to your nervous system in this powerful, powerful way. Thanks for tuning in.